Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt. I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School in Emmett, Idaho, and I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface to air system. If you have questions, please put them in the comment section below, and we'll do the best we can to get back to you just as soon as possible. Before we get started, if you would like this video and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel, that would really help us out. Thank you very much. All right, what we're going to be looking at in this video today is the sort of wham style split zone that has really become popular in high school and college football nowadays. You see guys all over the country doing this. Joe Moorhead obviously has done it quite a bit at Oregon and now at the University of Akron. You're seeing Penn State do it. You're seeing teams in the SEC doing it. Gus Malzahn was huge doing this at Auburn. What it is it's a fundamental way to change the box count for us. Okay, whether you call this guy a tight end, a fullback, whatever you want to call this guy, this sniffer back that's behind the guard right here, and we move him around in surface to air system. We give him a bunch of different technique points and aiming points and whatnot. But when we are pushing the zone, in this case to the right, to the top of the screen, we're going to bring that guy back and trap or wham the backside C gap. What that does is it eliminates the read by the quarterback. Now, there are times where we will still read a certain player, but as a general rule, there's no read in between the tackles now. We will also arc that guy. We'll do all sorts of other things. We'll insert him. There's a lot of other things we will do. But when that guy comes across and kicks out, you've created an extra gap that the defense has to maintain contact on. So now, if you look at this box, we're playing a fairly traditional 4-3 team. We would ask our quarterback to walk up and make a box check. He has 5 offensive linemen. He has a tight end or fullback kicking out the C gap and a ball carrier. So he has 7 potential offensive players. How many does the defense have? That's what we'd ask him. Well, we would say he's got 6. We would say the Mike and that boundary side linebacker at the top of the screen are in the box. We would say this Will or the nickel or whatever you want to call him out here to the field, we would say he's out of the box. Okay, so we can throw the ball on any of these that we want, but we have a great run box now. And with a blocked tight end, we don't have to worry about, with a blocked defensive end, we don't have to worry about the quarterback being hit. So it lets you elongate the type of RPO you throw. You can certainly throw the now screens, you could throw quick game, or you could throw what we call in the surface to air system the S call RPO, which is that deeper down the field attacking the third level RPO that's become much more synonymous with football. So here's an end zone view of this. Same play. You can see right there. We're going to declare one of these linebackers for sure in the box. That guy over on the right, kind of a tweener guy. Our quarterback may or may not say he's in there. That's okay. It's still 7-on-6. Watch the fullback. Boom! Right there. Flat backs that guy. He actually takes out 2 guys with that block. Great job by our fullback coming across, cracking that guy. That's a really good job. Takes that guy out and throws him into the Sam or the nickel. Now we just get back up the hash mark. It's a pretty easy, pretty traditional run. Here's another clip of it. We've got a little fade out concept attached to it. Same thing. Just shove that ball north-south. Not real complicated, not difficult. Here's a back view of it. You can see our tackle, 78, gets up and climbs to the backer who tries to insert. They box it, meaning their DN jumps outside, so we just trap him and run underneath him, run back to the hash mark. Again, not a super complicated blocking scheme. Now, on this one, we actually get the defensive end on the play side, jumps into the B gap. And so our back sees that and just bounces it and basically turns it into an outside zone run. Okay, that is still inside zone. That's still that wham split inside zone. But you can see here in the end zone copy, as this number 44, the play side backer end, jumps all the way in the B gap. Our back sees it and just bounces that thing and runs all the way around. Our fullback got another pancake block, flat backed another kid over there and put him on his tail. Okay, so it's a pretty simple, pretty efficient blocking scheme. What I love about it is you can change, and you can, if you're watching the wide receivers here, you can see they're running a pretty wide variety of RPOs because the defensive end is blocked. So the quarterback doesn't have to concern himself with getting a mesh charge right in the teeth right there. He can go ahead and mesh the ball, take his time, hand it off, read the secondary. So you get a lot of pull and throws off of this. This type of RPO almost becomes a pass protection in a sense, even though the offensive line's run blocking. So we throw a lot of glances and fades and things like that off of this. One other coaching point, watch the running back here on this one. Watch him shuffle and get downhill right now on the hash mark. That's a great coaching point. Anytime we bring the fullback across to wham that defensive end or split zone it, we tell the back to shuffle and get downhill immediately. Here's a touchdown run in the playoffs. Look at that, downhill right now. And then just get vertical and go score. Okay, just makes it very, very simple for him. All right, this is a great end zone cut of it. Watch our right tackle, gets downhill right there, picks up 11. We split zone and whack. That just opens up a huge fissure, a seam. Let's go back and watch that again. Like I said, this was in the first round of the playoffs. It opens up just a chasm back here. They've got the 3 technique to the tight end or the fullback player, which you're going to see a lot. They've gone to a wide 5, almost a 9 technique out here, and they're playing shade 5 on the backside. So we get to 11, which is the will. We end up blocking down on the shade, and then we trap the 5, get vertical right now. That's a key coaching point. When you're in this split zone world, don't glide A gap to A gap. Get the ball downhill north-south immediately. Here's a 12P split zone. So now you got twins down here into the short side of the field. We have an inline tight end up at the top, and we have a fullback tight end type player behind the right guard. This is in the quarterfinals. This is against a really, really good Okie front football team. We end up beating these guys by a point. It was a slugfest. They're a really well-coached, really physical football team. There's a great look at it. You can see our fullback almost overruns the guy because the outside backer just stands there and doesn't make a decision. So our fullback almost overruns this. Watch number 7. He's behind the right guard. He'll come across to split zone this, and you can see he almost misses the guy, and then he's like, oh, there he is. Get downhill. I would have liked it if our tailback would have stayed right up that hash mark and not taken that extra cut and bounced it. Okay, but it's still effective. I just would have preferred he stayed up the hash. This is later in the drive, 12P again. Now we get a little throw action off it. Just take cheap 4 yards out there. Here's an end zone cut of it. They're getting a little too nosy. Okay, they're trying to play some cover 0 out there, but they're playing off man. Quarterback got plenty of time. You can see he's not under any threat. Just spit that ball out and take some more cheap yardage. Very, very easy, very efficient. Same opponent. This is still the quarterfinals. Okay, now we're spreading back out a little bit. We've got twins up to the top. Got the fullback down here behind the right guard. Watch that tailback right there. Downhill right now. Just downhill. Find that backside A to B gap and then just take off. Very explosive run. Puts that ball on the other side of the 50. Obviously, that's what you're trying to do in the run game is get these big plays where you can get big chunks of yardage. Again, these guys are way more athletic than us. So this gives us a physical downhill run. They're reducing to a 4-eye. If you see that right there, they're basically playing that tight mint action a little bit on the backside now. We're just going to veer down on that guy and kick and make them make a tackle in open space, which they miss, and then our back does the rest. I say this all the time, guys. Don't overwork your offensive line from an intellectual standpoint. Let them be very simple and very efficient, okay? Let the offensive line set the table. Let the running back provide the meal. That's really important. Here's another one. Another throw game. Make a guy miss. Shuffle out of that thing a little bit. And all of a sudden now you got another 10, 12, 15 yards. I think we get a horse collar on them and tack another 15 on. Big play right there. Okay, they're getting a little too nosy. They're getting down the ball. Look at the quarterback. Nobody around him. He's just making easy pitches and catches right there. Okay, getting his completion percentage up, being efficient, being a good quarterback. This is in the state championship game. Okay, so this is against obviously a really good team. This is an example of how you can get to the deep throw game off of these split zone RPOs. There it is, plenty of time. Boom. Take a haymaker over the top, complete that 30-yard fade ball right there, and get yourself a big chunk of yardage. Okay, so that's one of the benefits of this play is you can adapt it and throw a wide variety of RPOs that give yourself a lot of different options. It's a great physical downhill run, but you can throw first, second, and third level RPOs off of it. All right, coaches, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel and help us reach coaches around the country. If you have questions, put them in the comment section below. You can reach me on Twitter at Coach Hargitt, or you can reach the system account at S2A System. Also, head over to our website, which is www.surfacetoairsystem.com. There's a wide variety of stuff you guys are going to want to check out over there. Go to our store, find our books and our streaming videos, find out our clinic information on the National S2A Clinic that we host every year, and also go over there and check out the membership section. These kind of conversations we're having on this video are great, but we have these kind of conversations all the time, literally daily in S2A. And you're able to ask a wide variety of questions on a wide variety of topics, and we're able to help you solve problems by being a member of S2A. So if that's something that interests you, head over to our website again at www.surfacetoairsystem.com and click on the membership question. Send us a comment, send us a question, click on that link, reach out to us. We'll be happy to dialogue with you about the advantages of S2A membership. Thanks again, coaches. See you on the next video.